Inshallah and Ashe, as always, my energetic beings, and welcome to an inspirited new moon in the season of Pisces. And before I dive into the celestial energies, I just want to say I literally downloaded this meditation at the same time I was doing the full moon meditation in the season of the harvest, Virgo. So it's really been on the tip of my tongue for a few weeks now. And as you know, new moons are the bringers of new beginnings, the birthing of anew, where full moons are the harvesting of these energies. And being that Virgo is the season of the harvest, the fall, and Pisces is the birthing of spirit, if you will, the season of the spring equinox happens when we enter the 0 degrees of Aries. However, there is this spring bubbling that actually happens elementally in the Chinese cosmology, is what I'll say. So this new moon is arriving March 10th in the poetic season of Pisces. And my little dad is a Pisces sun at the 0 degree. And my son, my birthing son, my son born in the world, is also a 0 degree Aries. So I've kind of mapped out this 0 degree thing. I'm surrounded by it. Pretty curious indeed. But this new moon arrives at 20 degrees, the moon and Pluto's degree, 5 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Central, 3 a.m. Mountain in my village, and 2 a.m. Pacific. But be sure to check your timeline, as if you know me, I am a total thought surfer, surfing the Mercury highway. So go ahead, check your timeline as to when she apexes for you, depending where you are in the galactic universe. And go ahead and listen to the Pisces Sacred Spirit Circle. It's time to feel inspirited, in Spirit Nation, sensing the spirits of all the other beings in the other worlds, whether it's a plant being, a water being, a mineral being, a crystal sound wave. So many options, truly. Even a being of the otherworldly, dimensionally. Watchers, you say? Lyrians, Syrians. I mean, there's so many, really. But Pisces is the realm of spirit, the crown center. This is where those prophetic dreams and visions come in the colors of black, white, or gray. So look to your personal Neptune to see where or how even your visions come in. And for sure, take my Change Your Star quiz. It's super fun. And we have many intuitive gifts. There's not just one. There's kinesthetic, there's spiritual, there's physical, along with psychic abilities beyond sight alone. And we do have the sacral, what we feel. Our sacral center is what we feel, our emotional foundation. Our crown, what signals spirit sends us, like it's the galactic sounding board, if you will, our spiritual guidance center. And also the shaman's portal. This is where we have the library in the sky, holding everywhere we've ever been, the past, the futures, and the nows, the Akashic records, the book of shadows, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, those regrets. But being a dream state, the luminous, immutable water sign, water, right, flows everywhere. Spiritual, emotional matters of our heart. So you may be focusing on the spiritual realm, being inspirited, daydreaming, day walking, waking dream states, the unconscious, symbolic energies, the nature realm. But you may also find that you find yourself reconciling, like really filled with heartfelt compassion, forgiveness. I'm just feeling into the water waves and the cowrie shell divinations, or maybe some hopelessness, or just having this knowingly devoted energy to something greater, bigger than yourself, the oneness, and longing for an otherworldly connection, a divine, omnipresent, supraluminal energy. And this is all about surrendering to the unknown and the void, the all, the nothingness, maybe a death of our ego self, but at the same time, knowing and also finding ourselves connected to all the things, everything. And we really are all divinely connected in the universes, not just the universe, but the galactic universe, accepting the intangible, the unknowable in peace inner peace, being a peacemaker, water. Everything is eternally spirit. It is divine connection. And intuition is the key. It's the access point. It's the vibration of that. And just honoring the magic, the mysterious, the unseen. We've all got this. Where the sun illuminates with the moon. It's the unexplainable. It just feels so fantastic. Intuitively gathering data on a level that is more than just emotional. It's vibrational. It's frequential. And yet even wordless. Faith. Having divine connection, having that inner knowing, and just placing everything upon the universal altar. Having a conversation at that cosmic round table. Why do I say that? Well, Vesta's in Gemini and it's squaring the moon and the sun in Pisces. So they're doing this cosmic conversation and holding these sacred scripts, if you will, tablets, scrolls. So you may find yourself speaking another language, just saying, invoking words, being in a year of community in the Dagara cosmology, connection, storytelling. It really reminds me of light language, crystal language. You might tone into a crystal and just being out and about, really assists in human connection, being connected in humanity. However, sometimes often we do miss the boat if we're not able to connect on an emotional frequential level, a feeling level, skipping stones, which are words in this case, and having miscommunication where we miss the gist of it all. So go ahead and place your left hand on your heart and honor those emotions. Feel aligned, emerging, or maybe a melting pot of logic along with intuition, kind of merging together. Water signs are obviously going to benefit. So anything in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, water. Taurus and Capricorn, earth. Planets at the degree of 20 really creates a soul's harmonic, the ninth energetic center. Mutable signs may experience energetic hiccups, just saying, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. Just depending where the moon falls, the new moon, in your natal chart. So that's going to be the house that expresses this new moon's energy. It's like the adjective, the verb in the sauce. So really connect to the realm of spirit in whatever house Pisces is the ruler of, the house cusp of for you. Just opening the door to new, I don't really want to say mystical and magical, but it really is in this territory. It's a 20-degree new moon. So we've got that energy there, the imaginal realm, fresh energies, transformative insights. It's our chance to not just dream, but really dream big, imagine largely, and seeing our intentions, our fruitions, not just setting them, but really visualizing them, imagining them. So what is it that you would like to bring to creation and move forward into this dimension? You may have some extra creativity in your sauce. It might be just really saucy and juicy. It's in the imagination station, our waking dreams, dream journaling, waking or living the dream, conjuring, you say. New insights, ideas in Spirit Nation. I really love this, just saying. But it's one of the best divine connections of the year, and we all have intuitive gifts. I don't care who you are and what you do. You might be blocking them. Schedule a cowrie shell divination, but dive deep into your gift, your purpose, activate your dreams, your intuition, your psychic abilities. Wherever this moon resides is where you may feel more supported in those arenas. So put this energy to fantastic use. Of course, you are anyway, right? And place it upon that heavenly altar in the universe, the heavenly universe. Be creative. This energy is about riding the cosmic waves of our intuition, our gift, our purpose, and what we feel about it. Flowing with what arrives and trusting our inner guidance system, known as spirit. No means new opportunities, by the way. So keep your mind at bay. Time to dive into your heart. Listen to your higher self, your Sira, what you look like on the other side. Of course, trusting yourself. Be in the flow, the magic and the rhythm. is really in not knowing the way and surrendering to the flow. And often this kind of spiritual acumen truly is trust. Trust is not an easy calibration for most of us, right? Heartfelt, boundary issues. However, this new moon is asking us to really surf the intuitive wave and trust. Just like it's like being in a state of nirvana. I don't know how to explain it, but getting into our bodies and feeling our way through the course and really doing it one breath at a time, taking a breath and a pause, and just feeling into our emotional state of awareness. And Neptune, of course, is also in the mix. It's in its home space. Hopes, you say, dreams. This is also a very supportive energy for our intuition and our in-spiritedness. So what does the future look like? Kind of feel into that. And what do you want to create and habitate in your future? And where do you see yourself in the harvest of Virgo 6 months forward, or even in 2025, 12 months ahead? So this new moon is elevating our feelers. It's also healing aspects of ourselves. It's close to the earth, a super moon. So we're kind of being emotionally supported by the universe, goddess universe, to begin a new chapter, a new scribe, a new script, focusing our energy on birthing new life. And guess what? 0 planets are retrograde. Can you even freaking believe that? Yeah, I almost dropped the F-bomb. But be in the flow, be inspirited, be cosmically, galactically aligned. Allow spirit to really be your guiding center. And with that, dear Pisces, this new moon is a place, a foundation of prophetic, emotional, and spiritual transformation, growth. It's inviting some inner introspection and urging you to really connect with your intuition, embrace those, I want to call them cosmic creative impulses, dream states, maybe a celestial energy, and you're being activated is what the word comes in, to really let go of all the mundane, outdated patterns, commitments, and really focus on your own energetic personal boundaries. I see spirit boundaries, if you will, and your own physical self-care. So it's time to really energetically balance the harmonics between soul, empathy, and energetic reality responsibilities. So possibly leading to this transformative change in both your personal arena along with your arena in the outer world. So there's an opportunity for you to really align with your gift and your purpose, realigning with your true path, and just having a deeper divine connection and an understanding of who you are along with your place in the galactic universe. So hold on to your cue card or your cue stick if you're I'm thinking of pool players. There I go. I was like, what am I thinking? Dear Aries, this new moon in Pisces is happening in your 12th house. The 12th house is really the old karmic cycles. It's time for you to embrace new beginnings, birthing new, and really focusing on releasing the old. It's time for like a spiritual connection, a prophetic visioning, self-renewal, having some inner patience, which is hard for an Aries. You're like, do now and think later kind of energy, having an inner reflection. This energy is urging a connection with your subconscious along with your intuitive gift and purpose. And Mercury for you has just entered into your sign. So there's this stimulation of communication. So it's an ideal, fantastic time for really creative expression, meditation. And it's about you going inward. So listening your own inner solitude. And it also is adding like a dash of transformation within your friendships, that arena, maybe reassessing your financial acumen, if you will, and really embracing the flow of transformation, change, and allowing yourself to really release and let go of all the things that are no longer serving your personal growth and really opening up the door for a period of really personal and financial expansion. I'm seeing Pluto. That's where that's all coming from. Either way, dear Taurus, this new moon is shining the heavenly corridor on your 11th house. This is really activating and emphasizing friendships, community, society, networking. Reminds me of Oprah. But this is an energy that's going to bring possibly some mixed feelings about your social commitments, maybe professional networking events, and just urging you to discern, energetically discern your energy, like what's mine and what's others. So Jupiter's also activating your first house. You're a Taurus. So this is a fantastic time. It's very auspicious. It's benevolent to really not just chase your dreams, but accentuate them. Maybe they involve a workshop. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe it's doing things thundering with the group. So you're really being encouraged to really reflect and interact with others. You're being nudged. It's almost if your soul is nudging you, pulling you towards a tighter, more committed circle of friends. My dad always would say you're lucky to have 3 real friends in a lifetime, 5, but I'm just going on a tangent there. But Pluto's pushing you towards your career path, like what's in divine alignment. So really embracing this transformative energy and let go of the old, make way and open doors to new beginnings, and just highlighting, accentuating your own creativity, the resilience, and just openness for galactic change. You're on your pathway. You're on your journey. There's no more crossroads. Dear Gemini, this is happening in your midhaven, the 10th house. So this is a moment of like new work opportunities, right? So there's this energy of really increasing your effort, your desire. And Saturn's highlighting here too. So you might be introduced to a new sense of, it almost feels like dread, the dread pirate, some heaviness kind of added with spiritual responsibility, possibly in advancing your career, work-related kind of ideas. So you're being encouraged to really embrace those challenges, those forces of adversity as lessons in what you are and are not responsible for, with knowing that the rewards are going to be highlighted, the promise, the door is open because you have perseverance. I would like tune into meditation, bath rituals, spiritual practices, and tools to really navigate the stress, the storm, if you're being heightened in career demands. Even though there's potential for possibly some sleepless nights and travel delays, it really is a time to shine your inner brilliance and to grow and learn and explore, possibly exploring new faith, new prime directives, belief systems, thought narratives, just signaling a highlighted phase of significant spiritual acumen along with professional development, which is actually merging. Dear Cancer, this new moon is highlighting and illuminating your 9th house. So travel, you say, spiritual growth, new abundant learning opportunities, maybe a new pathway, a new doorway. So the journey often involves rigorous commitments, but it's also this invaluable moment to really cleanse the karma and deepen your understanding. So it's like spirit is like cleansing the celestial wishing tree. So, there's like this discipline alongside surrendering and compassion and learning new skills and gifts, maybe languages. I'm seeing light language or sacred geometry, stuff like that on the horizon, just opening the door, especially if you're invited or invoked to travel to some mystical, magical places. And with Venus and Mars transiting your 8th house, relationships, this is like the grimoire of resources. So just be caution, like throw caution not to the winds, possibly dealings with financial issues, friends, and just really embrace and open the doors to a transformative phase, committing to your own personal along with your own spiritual choreography and navigating those storms and challenges with faith in your own abilities and the resilience to rise to I'm seeing a new dimension, kind of like the phoenix, being it a fire elemental. From the ashes, we're in that elemental fire, period 9. Just saying. Dear Leo, what's happening for you? It's time for your transformative energies. This is all activating your 8th house. So this is like prophetic change and shedding of the old. It's like answering a new call. I'm seeing that library show. I don't know. Either way, this is a time that really calls for heartfelt commitment, personal growth in your relationship to finances and matters of money like debts or legal stuff. And Neptune is kind of fogging up the storm, if you will. There's an influence here. So just be clear, get some clarity, go to the water spirits, get clear upon the legalities and the documents and the contracts, and really dive into getting another opinion, a second opinion, maybe a third. And with Jupiter transiting your 10th house, divine alignment squaring you, there's some career opportunities. Maybe you're being urged to pursue like gift, purpose, life purpose, being overly enthusiastic, which is fantastic, but also be prepared for like those things to surface, the secrets that you hold deep and dear, yours or others, just maybe a reevaluation within the corridor of integrity, whether it's personal, professional, relationship, and just embrace. You're in a galactic phase of transformation, courage, and just allow things to let go, really letting go of what no longer is serving you, possibly never did, and really stepping into the fullness of your brilliance, your power, along with your potential. Dear Virgo, of course, this is illuminating your partnerships, relationships, your 7th house. So this is like introducing or opening up the door to confusion, desire, commitment, and Neptune here might just cloud or create some fog in your judgment, possibly looking through the eye of God, those rose-colored glasses. I don't mind them, but it's urging us to listen. I'm a Virgo rising. Listen closely to our intuitive gift, our purpose about relationships, partnerships, contracts. And if you are traveling, communication might get entangled, if you will, especially when it comes to obligations with work or interfering with our plans and leading to some cosmic frustration, if you will. This energy is really ripe for you to possibly become more involved, whether it's in tech stuff, in the sciences, astro stuff. I'm even seeing like plant medicine for some reason, healing, right? So there's some lucrative opportunities or doors opening up for you, possibly doing some travel, remote work, and just really embrace this time and allow yourself to unleash, bring out the whip for your creativity. Messages, pay attention to your dreams, your visions, and navigating through any emotional turbulence, and really knowing that you have the support of your friends and humanity, and just focus on your near and dear, yourself, on manifesting your dreams, your goals. And with that, Jupiter in the 9th house, this is actually as if the universe is pulling you to travel to places you've possibly never experienced ever before, or possibly in another lifetime. Dear Libra, this is highlighting your 6th house. So focusing on work, creativity, romance. And Neptune is, of course, blurring all of our lines. So there's some aspects that might seem very unclear. Saturn in Pisces, along with the new moon. So that's behind us in a way, at least for you. So there's this hard work, commitment, responsibility in your I almost said your responsibility life, in your professional life, your work, service, and health, those routines, day-to-day routines. So this might bring some extra insight, responsibilities, commitments, really urging you to open the door and manage, work, life, purpose, and being more effective, and really focusing on your health. even though there might be some confusion and overly activeness, getting overly busy, I guess, there's this moment that's really encouraging you to embrace the flow of life without trying to control Saturn, every outcome. So really embrace this energy, this time, Saturn, to unleash your creativity and address all relationships, any uncertainties, and navigate through life with this more opened, relaxed, calm, trusting, allowing approach, as you know things are going to unfold with gift and purpose naturally and organically. Dear Scorpio. Oh my gosh, I have a Scorpio moon, so I'm kind of excited. So this is activating our 5th house, spotlighting romance, children, creativity. Maybe you get a gust of the gusto. However, this may inspire you to dedicate more time to a beloved, whether that's a hobby, a romantic person. And Saturn, this influential energy, is all about commitment. So that becomes like a theme, a key theme, whether it's nurturing your own gift and talent or deepening those relationships. And Pluto, navigating your 4th house, this is like activating transformative shifts. It is the rise of the phoenix. It's just begun within your family, the story of your family story, your script, scribing, urging this moment of maybe accepting truth and changes beyond your control. We don't have control anyway, or do we? And embrace letting go of the expectations, especially if they're rigid, dark, and deep, especially in love, and allow the universe to be that beacon to guide you to those unexpected pleasure ladder of joy, connection. It really is a time that's ringing, if you will, like the dial-up cell phone. And just embrace transformation and change. This really is your energy, right? So go ahead and pursue those creative, heartfelt passions and navigate your family, even your housing matters, with integrity, honesty, and just being heartfelt open. Dear Sagittarius, this new moon is illuminating your 4th house. So it's all about your emotional foundation, your family, your home life. So you may experience some improvements in those arenas, the relationship with family, maybe support in caring for a parent. The presence of Saturn is really accenting hard work, home-related matters in hard work. And Neptune is really introducing some confusion, really urging you to clarify who's responsible for what, who or when. So there's opportunities at work. Maybe there's some idea of like remapping is what I'm seeing, your work environment. So just be mindful in traffic, driving, cars, family communication. You really want to avoid those misunderstandings, miscommunication, and embrace this transformative energy. Be courageous. And as it matures, a maturing energy seasonally, it does ground us, enhancing more of that empathetic energy and really have some appreciation for the lessons of life and the people that you're surrounded with. Heartfelt. I know I feel that myself. Capricorn, this is lighting up your 3rd house. So there's this stirring energy to focus on learning, studying, evaluating your creativity, like bringing out the clay. Could be embracing poetry, any other kind of form of creative writing, 3rd house, Gemini. So it's an energy that's encouraging you to really express your feelings and your ideas through artwork, through words. And Saturn is kind of entering commitment for you too. You are a Capricorn, Saturn's your planet. So really being committed to your creative endeavors, studying, learning, leading into transformation and changes, and possibly how you do approach work, life, and moving towards an independent, home-based kind of energy. And Jupiter in your 5th house is really signaling, because it's trining you, expansion in family, exploring hobbies, something that could turn into a new career possibly. So really embrace this time. It's time to break out the old. I'm thinking of patterns, the cycles, the rigidness of it. especially around self-worth, habits in the financial arena, maybe healing your own inner child, your own inner romance to yourself, and allowing yourself to really manifest your dreams into reality. But you got to feel into it. Feelings never lie. Dear Aquarius, this is highlighting your second house, finances. So this really suggests a period of monetary energy focus. The great news related to income potential. And Saturn is demanding responsibility, maturity, and handling the bounty, the finances, just urging you to commit and save and just really have things aligned with your soul's desires, not the souls outside of you, but like, what do you see your soul's desires being out into the future? And Neptune may just open the door and introduce, of course, some fog, some confusion in contracts, real estate. So just be clear and organize and open the door to access that. It's also an energy of personal transformation, urging you to let go, of course, of all the outdated, all the old, so you can kind of open the door to a stronger new you. It's like emerging like a butterfly or a moth. So embrace changes, whether it's your creative life, your professional endeavors. Just allow yourself to explore the new possibilities. Remember, new opportunities that are really more divinely aligned with your true gift and purpose and your heartfelt passions. So with that, let's start this meditation. Now, I told you I was super excited about this for a few reasons, but the crown, we're going to highlight our energetic crown center. And as always, I like to just get an inhale of 3, hold for 3, and an exhale. So just you do you. And as I talk, inhale for 3, hold through the crown, down to your heart space, possibly down to the sacral, and exhale. Either out the sacral, out your heart, or out the crown. So kind of doing a buoy. It kind of feels like the little sinky things in the water. I think it's called a buoy. Either way, breathing in through the crown, hold into your heart space for a count of 3, exhale through the sacral. And as you do that, I want you in your mind's eye. Now, the previous meditation, we did a cleansing of our auric field. In this meditation, I want you to go into the imaginal realm, which is the shaman's portal right above the crown center. And as you do that, I want you in your mind's eye to visualize and close your eyes and imagine your perfect day. I want you to start from the beginning into the end and just close your eyes and imagine whether it's your perfect day, start to finish, your perfect relationship, career, friends, hopes, wishes, dreams, romance, home, spiritual connection, whatever that is for you. And as you do this, be sure to focus on how you feel as you're kind of watching your imagination, the imaginal, run wild, be in the flow, and really lean into your feelings. And for me, feelings are like adjectives or verbs. And just knowing that this is a mystical, magical, spirit-induced Hall of Fame practice assisting us and sending our wishes out into the universe. However, utilizing this gift and accentuating the visualization and seeing in your mind's eye that all your wounds are healed, all your karmic patterns are dissipating or healing, disease, comfort, stress, all of it leaving your body, going out into the heavenly universe, and knowing being embodied is really blissful. It's a perfect place to live and to be. And I want you to take your remote control as you're breathing through the crown to your heart, exhale through the sacral. Or you can inhale through the sacral to the heart and exhale through the crown, maybe go both directions. But I want you to take your personal remote control. It's in the imaginal realm, in the realm of spirit. And whatever vision is not divinely connected with your heart, your spiritual gift, your purpose, I want you to click that spiritual remote and change the channel. Surfing the higher realms, exploring the dimensions, possibly dipping even into a past life. If spirit feels you're ready to move from the past life, knowing you're divinely connected, nothing gets in unless your gatekeeper allows it. And you've got this remote control. And at any time, if you do not like the channel, simply click your personal remote control and get into the divine guidance. You're going to be carrying this remote control with you for the entire season until the next new moon in Aries. So you have 30 days of remote control, shifting, transformation, accentuating, and knowing that you are divinely connected. So anytime you don't like what you see, you just take your remote control. It's in your third eye. It's in your crown. It's also in the shaman's portal, holding space in your sacral and your divine heart. And just kind of flow into that. Whatever scene you see or don't appreciate or not in love with, click your remote control. I'm gifting you this for the entire journey of this new moon into the future new moon, and actually for all time. Time and space are fluid. They only exist in this world. So with that, make it magical, make it dream worthy, make it a celestial wishing tree, and I will see you on the other side. Ashe, go ahead and click away. Make your imagination become your reality. Spirit is gifting you this. Blessings. If this Musing Moon meditation inspired you in some fantastic way, please use that remote control and share with your friends to highlight and accentuate and gravitate people to be a part of my tribe, my village. And I will see you on the other side. Blessings as always.